One morning, Tom decided to enjoy a quiet cup of tea. He carefully boiled water, grabbed his favorite teapot, and set everything up on the kitchen counter. Just as he was about to pour the tea, Jerry peeked out from behind a jar of cookies, his eyes twinkling with mischief. "Ah, this is too peaceful," thought Jerry. And with that, he dashed into action. As Tom reached for the sugar, Jerry quickly tied a string to the sugar bowl. When Tom lifted it, the string yanked, and the entire bowl flipped over, spilling sugar everywhere. Tom blinked in surprise, trying to figure out what happened. Undeterred, Tom cleaned up the mess and continued. Next, he poured some milk into his cup, but Jerry had placed a slippery bar of soap on the counter, and when Tom leaned over, his elbow slipped, sending the milk flying into his face. Jerry, now hiding under the toaster, laughed silently, watching Tom wipe milk off his whiskers. Determined to have his tea, Tom brewed a fresh pot and placed the cup in front of him. Just as he went to take a sip, Jerry ran up with a tiny fan and pointed it at Tom's cup. The breeze from the fan blew the tea out of the cup and all over the table. Fuming now, Tom chased Jerry around the kitchen. Jerry jumped onto the stove, bouncing off the kettle, knocking it over in the process. The water splashed everywhere, creating more chaos. Tom slipped on the wet floor and ended up face first in a pile of tea bags. Exhausted, Tom sat on the floor with tea leaves stuck to his fur. Jerry finally appeared, holding out a small cup of tea he had secretly made for Tom. "Here, you deserve it," Jerry teased with a grin. Tom sighed but smiled. At least he finally got his tea, even if it wasn't the peaceful morning he had hoped for.